know how Chris be doing just for the little,
Yeah.
just a little startup talk. But what you feel like the criteria, like what you feel he's like, the only thing I possibly could see that he would need as another criteria would be a Finals MVP. But that's not even really like. I mean, it's cool.
It doesn't. It's not.
Yeah, for him, that's not going to really make or break where he get. You know what I mean? Where they put him at. What you feel like is a make or break for Steph Curry to be higher than Cole?
If he gets him another chip.
Okay.
He already has him. He's already up on Cole on MVPs. He's number 2 in three. He's number 2 all time in 3-pointers made, and he's easily gonna break the barrier for number 1. And he's gonna get up there.
Yeah.
He gonna make it a number 1 by himself.
Yeah.
And then he's already a revolutionary of the game. So I feel like that puts him in a class of his own that Kobe's not in. In the way, like he changed the whole spectrum of the game and how the game is played and where people are taking threes from. He's a revolutionary. He needs another chip, and he needs to get number 1 for 3-pointers made all time. And I feel like it wouldn't be like no, oh yeah, we know he higher than him. Yeah. We know Steph higher than Kobe all time. It'd be like a.
So what you're saying is, if Steph would be ranked higher than Kobe, in some people's book, is Bron, Mike, Cole your top 3?
See, I understand that, but that's not my top 3. My top 3 is Bron, Jordan, Magic Johnson, and then Cole.
Okay, I
feel like Steph Curry, he'll be right up under Magic Johnson, but slightly above Kobe if the criteria that I just explained is met.
Yeah.
Then he'd be in that 4 spot right there.
I could take that because Cole, obviously, Cole my top 3, but I couldn't give Curry the edge just because of. Not to say it's nobody's fault where you get drafted. Like, that's where you get drafted. That's where they put you. That's where they wanted you. So for Curry, it kind of was like a match made in heaven situation. His first couple years, it was rough. Then out of nowhere, Klay Thompson coming to the scene. Then Draymond. And then it's just like,
they building.
And for sure. And honestly, bro, I can't put Curry past Kobe just because, granted, Kobe had Shaq for them 3 rings. But when Kobe got the 2 rings, Kobe ain't really have no big dominant superstar. Who? Pal? Was as dominant as Shaq?
Pal All-Star. He an All-Star.
He was a 1-year All-Star, cool. But I'm saying to get carried by Shaq compared to Pau Gasol, you know what I'm saying? That's a far trade-off. For Curry's rings, I mean, they only won 1 without KD. And then KD came in there and gave him 2 more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then even when Curry's in the finals, where Curry be at? Yeah, I mean, when KD hit them.
That's a fair point. When
KD won back-to-back finals MVP, Curry only averaged maybe like 15, 17. You know what I'm saying? Kobe never really shied away from no moment, no matter who was on the squad. Like, Shaq,
no matter who was there, he was getting his.
Yeah, Shaq was there. He's still getting 25, 30 points. Pau Gasol, we know it. We 30, 35. So it's like, don't get me wrong. If Steph can get 1 more ring, and he will be number 1 in 3 points made.
Yeah.
He'll be a top 5 player of all time. I give him top 5. Him and Giannis.
If he gets that chip?
Yeah, if he gets 1 more chip and he becomes number 1, which he will in 3-pointers, he'll be top 5, him and Giannis. By the time they both retire, Giannis would be a top 5 player. If Giannis gets a jump shot, top 5 player of all time. Giannis? Yes, sir.
Ooh,
yes, sir.
If Chris was in here, Chris would be doing backflip on me. Chris would be doing, he has no bag. He has no bag.
But to Chris' point, he doesn't have a bag. But what can you stop in his bag? Like,
exactly.
You can't even stop the little cross or spin move or Euro step. Like you can't stop too much of nothing he got going on. So it's like, bro, all he needs is a jump shot. It's over with. Like it's over. Top 5 player right there, Giannis.
You're not wrong.
Oh,
he has vision.
Giannis
he rebounds. He hustles. He defends.
And he can dribble.
He's aggressive. He can dribble.
He can.
Right.
Watch out. I got this. Come set me a screen. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can do whatever you need him to do. He can be the big man. He could be the small forward. He could be sometimes he could be the ball handler if you need him to. Like
he can bring the ball if he catch a rebound, he can bring the ball to the court real fast, run the break.
Definitely. He can run the break or he can set something up. He definitely can do whatever you need. That's why I say, bro, like give Giannis a couple more years to get a jump shot consistently, where Giannis will be a top 5 player, bro.
Right. I believe it. Now I'm with you.
Yeah.
The founder.
Hey. He might. I say might. I ain't say he will for sure. He might. Just because you got Mike, Jordan, Cole. I mean, Mike, Bron, and Cole. Boom. Okay. We know 3. Either way you want to put them, that's the 3.
Yeah.
Well, for you, Magic would be in there.
Magic would be, yeah. But I'm pretty sure Magic be a top 5, I would hope.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Definitely. So then, yeah, that's your.
That's what I'm saying.
They're interchangeable.
Yeah, right. Like it's not really a perfect top 5, but it's multiple top 5s where you can, okay, I can't be mad at that. Like that's a solid, like everybody on there is damn near the man. Like everybody
got their argument.
For sure. Yeah. So what is it? Episode 9? Are we on 9?
Yeah.
9. What's happening? It's your boy Marcus here with Tariq. Episode 9. You know what I'm saying? We back in this thing. Sorry guys for the little break. You know what I'm saying? We had a little halftime, a little rough. Let me get a 30-second timeout. It's no worries because we back though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got Chris. You know what I'm saying? Chris doing, he handling some grown man business. You feel me? Y'all feel me out there. So it's me, Marcus McDonald, with my boy Tariq. We about to get it started, man. Tariq, how you doing, my boy?
I'm chilling. I'm vibing.
Beautiful
weather. We good.
Chilling, vibing, rocking out. All right. So as we know, bro, like the NBA free agency has been crazy, bro. Like crazy. Yeah, I ain't even gonna bring my boys up because you know where we going. I ain't even we ain't even gotta talk about LA.
Hey. Yeah, we brothers in arms now.
Okay. Tell them why though. Tariq, you gotta let them know why we brothers in arms now. Now you gotta let them know.
Because the Los Angeles Lakers done picked up my boy, Big Melo, 3 to the head. Bugatti, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
Big footwork.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony is now a LA Laker, and I am now an LA Laker fan.
So
don't get me wrong, stick on my Knicks.
I feel okay. I was going
to put that out there. So I'm a supporter of the Knicks. Wherever Melo, I'm a supporter of the Lakers. Wherever Melo go, I go.
Right. So how do you feel about your Knicks? We'll talk about the Lakers later, just because we know we're kind of stacked at the moment. So how you feel about your Knicks? Y'all picked up Evan Fournier from the Celtics. Kemba Walker was a signing trade from OKC.
I think we signed Dwayne Bacon.
Yep.
I think that's just gonna be like a sign and trade type of deal. I don't think he's ever gonna get no minutes with us. But so he's on the team right now.
Would you be opposed to him? Have you seen him play in Orlando last season? Like, did you watch him a little?
Yeah, I've seen him play in Orlando. I've seen the little glimpses of him in Charlotte.
Yeah. Would you be opposed to him actually playing for the Knicks, like in the roster, like you know what I mean, rotation?
If he above Kevin Knox, yeah. Because Kevin Knox, I think Kevin Knox is only like 23.
Yeah, 22, something like that. He's still young.
He's 6'9", a small forward, 6'9", who can stretch the floor. No, I'm not trying to give Dwayne Bacon Kevin Knox minutes, because I've seen what Kevin Knox can do, because he was all rookie team, but then he kind of fell off. So I know what he can do. I know what the boy capable of. He can dribble, he can drive, he can shoot. They just need to get his confidence up because the boy got his minutes taken and his confidence went down. If he gets his confidence back up, we got to start the small forward right there.
See, and that's where I feel like y'all were kind of moving a little too fast because in 1 year you draft Kevin Knox to play the 3. Okay, boom, that's cool. And then you go grab RJ Barrett and you kind of move him to like the shooting guard, small forward position.
They did.
Then you got Julius Randle, you know what I'm saying, with the 4-man. So you really can't have another 3 that want to play down low.
Right.
I feel like that's why y'all had to go with the RJ Barrett at the 3 because, he want to shoot the 3s and he spaced the 4 out. So how do you feel about the Kemba Walker thing? Because that was kind of – because when he left Boston and got traded to Oklahoma, I thought that's where he would be. I never thought he would, come to the Knicks. How you feel about that, Mr. Nick?
I mean, I'm happy about it. Bring my boy home.
Yeah.
I mean, even anything is better than what we had last year.
Is it really though?
Yes.
In the point guard department.
Elfrid Payton had no offense.
But y'all was starting D Rose though, and then quickly.
We only started D Rose in the playoffs.
You're right. My bad.
And then Emmanuel Quickley as a rookie. That's a lot to put on him.
For sure.
And as a rookie who wasn't even projected to be that one who we drafted in the second round, who so happened to become what he is now. Right. So having a veteran in D Rose who can score the ball, facilitate, and still defend a good little bit. You got Kemba Walker who can't really defend like that, but he has leadership and he can score the ball. We just needed a point guard who could stretch the floor because Elfrid Payton last year was really the reason why we lost the series. They clogged the paint. We had no shooters.
Yeah,
it's bad when you. It's just like the 76ers. Your point guard can't shoot, so they're clogging up the paint. And if your center can't shoot on top of that, that's just even more clogged up. We had Nerlens Noel down there who was clogging up the paint. Elfrid Payton's he's clogging up the paint because Elfrid can't shoot. So Kemba Walker, D Rose, everybody, they both can shoot. Emmanuel Quickley can shoot. He can really play the shooting guard, come off the screen, do all that. And then we got Evan Fournier. Mm-hmm. Evan Fournier, I like him.
Yeah, me too.
He come in, he about business.
Yeah, he's solid, bro.
I don't think he's not no superstar. And I'm glad we didn't pay him superstar money. All the contracts is good because all the contracts that we did give him a little extra money just to fill the cap. Mm-hmm. But at the end of each contract is a team option, which is great.
For sure, especially in y'all situation.
Exactly. So the front office is doing a great job. Evan Fournier coming in, getting he was going crazy in the Olympics. I think Brett averaged like 30.
Yeah. It's like out of the 2 games he played against us, he had like 32. Yeah. And he was eating.
Yeah, he about business. I don't think he know. I feel like in his mindset, he's not no superstar. He just come in and do what he do.
Right. He don't look at the titles as in like,
right.
Oh, you're a role player, superstar, max player. He just look at, hey, bro, we're all players on the team. We got to do this to get here. So do you feel like, so now this season, y'all got Mitchell Robinson coming back. He was hurt mostly of last season. So how do you feel like him and Julius Randle going to work? Just because, when Julius Randle get the ball, he's more of like he's more of a slow pace.
Yeah.
One way, like I'm a scorer. So do you feel like him and Mitchell Robinson now they got to get, because Mitchell Robinson, he's not an offensive minded guy, but he can be a very impactful role on the offensive side for the other 4 guys. Do you feel like him and Julius Randle are going to get like a big man /
like a tandem?
Yeah, like a big man with a scoring big man. Like you think they're gonna be able to share the paint and still understand, what who's in and out and stuff like that. And
I think because Mitchell Robinson, I feel like is just basically a more athletic Nerlens Noel.
Okay, fact.
And since we brought Nerlens Noel back,
mm-hmm.
It was working when Nerlens Noel was there.
Mm-hmm.
So Mitchell Robinson is just going. I mean, he can stretch. I mean, he can hit a mid range. Mitch Robinson, he can hit a mid range.
Right.
But is it a consistent mid range? Not really. But he is developing that.
Yeah.
And he's young, so he has the time to develop that. And I feel like we're gonna keep him around just simply off of his defense alone.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And then it'll be a better pick and roll option. He'll be a better pick and roll option than Nerlens Noel because he's more athletic.
Yep.
And whenever Julius Randle gets the ball, and he's a better offensive rebounder than Nerlens Noel's.
For sure.
If he's younger. So he can move around and stuff like that. Right. So yeah, it'll work. Do I think it'll be like a tandem where it'll be like a Boogie Cousins and DeMarcus Cousins? I mean, Boogie Cousins and Anthony Davis? Mm-hmm. No.
Right.
Just simply because unless he makes a jump like that.
I feel what you're saying.
As of right now, off of what I know, I don't see it being no tandem. But will it be a better running offense than with Nerlens Noel's? Mm-hmm. Yes.
I would have to agree with that, bro. Like I do like the Mitchell Robinson thing coming back, just because, like you say, he's young, he can run, he can defend, he can rebound, he can do the little things of offense, set good picks, roll, finish alley.
Athletic.
Yeah, he's very athletic. He can run the floor. He's not like you said, Nerlens Noel. You know, he played 15, 17 minutes. Time to go. With Mitchell Robinson,
I don't see him as no starting big.
Right. Mitchell Robinson can come give you 25, 27 minutes and do his job, like, you know what I'm saying, the right way. But I do like New York's chances, don't get me wrong. You know, you still got Tom. Tom's going to do his thing no matter what's going on. Yeah, I feel like New York really, y'all kind of made some good moves. The only thing, the Kemba, I'm not too sure, just because from the guard's perspective, y'all really wasn't a good defensive guard team. You know what I'm saying? And now that you bring a Kemba in, it's kind of like, I mean, it's like you taking that for better offense. But
right, yeah.
If Kemba hasn't been healthy in the past couple of years, so you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if Kemba can come back healthy for y'all will be in a lot better position than what it's looking like as of right now. You know what I'm saying? Just because nobody's played together. But if Kemba can come back and be 100% healthy, y'all really could be a decent team coming out of the East, bro.
And now with the contract, I'm not really sold on the Kemba thing. Everybody else was excited and oh my God, I was like, it kind of threw me off. But the contract is a low risk, high reward. If he does it, I think it's a 2-year, $18 million deal. So that's roughly around 9 per year.
8.5 a year. Yeah.
That ain't really nothing, especially with the team option at the end. That ain't really nothing. So if he does, even if he's 80% of what of 100 of what he was before he got to Boston,
right?
We'll take that better more than the offense that we had last year. So the contract, it works in our favor. The contract works in our favor, whether he pans out or not.
Okay. So you know, like I said, with all the free agency going on, what's another team that's made some moves and you're like, okay, they possibly could, you know what I'm saying, they could get over that hump to get to rather is the conference finals, or if it's the finals, or even if it's just the playoffs. Like, what's the team that you see other than the Knicks and the Lakers? What's the team that you see you like, okay, they actually can, you know, like they could be something within the next season?
I see the Bulls could make a jump. They can most definitely make a jump with DeMar DeRozan and Lonzo Ball coming in.
Definitely with Zach
LaVine. Then on top, you still got Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic.
Mm-hmm. What about the Heat? They added Kyle Lowry. That's exactly what I was thinking.
They brought in Kyle Lowry. They brought in PJ Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
They have gotten better. Do I see them making like a huge jump? I mean, it wouldn't be as huge of a jump as the Bulls, because the Bulls have come down from lower.
For sure.
So, it'd be the Bulls. The Heat can make a slight jump. Since they were already a good team, I don't see them going any further than they were before. But the Bulls, I'd say, the Bulls. The Bulls can make a huge jump because Lonzo Ball just signed a nice contract. He's developing a more solid jumper.
Mm-hmm.
DeMar DeRozan, you got the slasher.
They got guys for the bench. You got Alex Caruso, Kobe White, Patrick Williams. So when everything was going down for Chicago, I was like, yo, the East really might. If I'm anybody in the East other than Brooklyn and Milwaukee, I'm looking out for almost everybody. But them top teams, that's obvious. But everybody else, you got to keep an eye out for them because the Bulls are really nice. Y'all did some nice things. You know what we do. We LA. We're gonna make it. Oh,
how you feel about LA free agency?
I was about to say, I think it's about time we talk about my boys. I think it's about that time, bro. Hey, bro, we did a hell of a job because coming from last season, as soon as the season ended, we didn't know. We didn't know what was going what. We didn't know who was going who, where, nothing. So first move, Russ, we give up Montrez, Kyle Kuzma, KCP, and a couple picks. I didn't like giving up Montrezl Harrell just because I felt like we could have used him for the second unit, and that could have been our advantage to other teams just because we got a 4-man that could come off the bench and still play like as if he was a starter. So, that is what it is. And then I love bringing in like a lot of key role players. Like you got Melo, you got Kent Bazemore, you got Kendrick Nunn, you got
I think y'all brought in Trevor Ariza too.
Trevor Ariza. We brought Dwight Howard back.
We signed all of them together.
All to 1-year deals, team options.
They all cheap. All of them together cost 15. I think y'all signed like 18. I want to say about 5 people, and it just came out to 15 mil.
Yep. And then another thing that I'm kind of happy about was the whole Dennis Schroeder thing. We offer him $84 million for 4 years. He say no. I feel like I'm $100 million plus guy. And now you signed a 1-year deal for the Celtics for $5.9 million. So you have fun in Boston. But back to LA, I feel like you have fun in Boston, my boy. I really feel like that everything we did is, bro. I feel like it's a championship team. Like we have shooters, defenders. We got another leader to help LeBron off the ball, like in Russ. Russ can now. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna run it, but if I'm Frank Vogel, Braun, you're not the point guard. Russ, you're the point guard.
I'd give him the reins every once in a while.
For sure.
For the most part, I'm letting Russ do his thing.
Yeah, just because, like, bro, that relieves Braun. Braun can now run down the court and don't have to worry about setting up the offense, calling his play, handling ball pressure. You know what I'm saying? So now that lets Braun kind of. It sounds bad, but now Braun can kind of pick and choose when he wants to.
Right. It is what it is. He likes to pick and choose.
He's basically gonna pick and choose like what's going on with that. But I honestly, bro, I feel like we did everything from adding pieces. I think we did everything in the right direction. We got Malik Monk. That's a shooter and a guard. Bro, I just feel like
you just gotta stay on the court.
That's what I'm saying. That's
you just gotta stay on the court. You gotta stay off the weed.
Definitely.
This is not the NFL.
I'm telling you, even though they don't test for it in the NBA, but still, like, no. I don't need it.
He failed it the past 2 times. That's why he don't get no PT. That's why he wasn't getting no PT in Charlotte. Yeah,
it's okay because look, when you come to LA, baby, everything legal in LA, baby. We'll get you right. Don't worry about it. But nah, bro, we really added some pieces like that can help LeBron and AD get over the hump, as in shooters, defenders, guys that's even just know the situation, like
right.
And that's another thing. People was like, "Oh, the Lakers so old."
I was just about to ask that. What do you think about the age? That's what I was going to ask.
Like I was watching Russell Westbrook press conference. Frank Vogel say, "Hey, age equals experience." Their age.
I was watching the Melo interview. He said exactly that.
Their age means wisdom. Age equals IQ, intelligence, experience, wisdom. Like it's okay that we got old guys, but we still got some young guys. We got Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn, Kent Bazemore. He kind of old. He like 32, but he's a 3-and-D guy. That's what we need. We don't really need – we're not asking at Braun at 36, Braun go average 40.
Right.
No, we got all these old guys, so-called old, for they're there for each other. Like everybody, they're all going to help each other within – if it's late playoff games, if it's we had to play 3 back-to-backs, we got Russ, we got Trevor Ariza, Melo, Braun, AD, Dwight, Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? We got guys that can get in and play and run and do their job. So I feel like, bro, this is from the team we had last season. Our defense is going to go down. Don't get me wrong. Last year we were the number 1 defensive team. We'll probably be top 10 this season just because we kind of lost the whole. Caruso, KCP was good defender guys. Oh, and we still got THT. I like him. Hopefully this season we can give him a little more. Like we can take the restraint off and let him come into himself instead of trying to watch him force things. So I'm excited for the Lakers, bro. I feel like we got a good team. Everybody.
Sometimes I be forgetting y'all still got AD.
Exactly.
I be forgetting that sometimes.
And the only thing I feel like we would have really, if we would have kept Montrezl Harrell with everything we added on,
that would be nice,
bro. That would have been deadly because that's AD's replacement. Now
exactly, that's AD's backup.
Now we got to put AD at the 5, which I love. I love putting AD at the 5 because now you got to play. Now you got to play.
Yeah, how many fives guarded AD?
Exactly. Not too many fights, except maybe Rudy Gobert.
Not if you pull him out to the 3-point line.
Bingo.
You pull him out to the 3-point line and let AD go to work. He ain't guarding him.
And then you got Russ to your left, Braun to your right, shooters around, the White House, bro. Like
tough guards, people to guard.
Guards that can actually guard somebody, not guards that's just on offense. We got guards that can play defense. Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn, Kent Bazemore. Like these guys can. Not saying they're going to clamp everybody up.
Right, yeah.
In the NBA, all you got to do is make it hard. That's all I ask for. Make it hard.
Solid defenders.
For sure. Just make it hard for me. That's it. So, what's your team? What's the finals looking like for you after seeing everybody make what they made in decisions? People going here, people going there. I really want to know the East team for you because you got Brooklyn, Milwaukee, I guess the Hawks are kind of up and coming. They didn't lose nothing, add nothing. So they're the
lose nothing. They brought back John
Collins. You kept Capella. You signed Trae Young to an extension. I mean, your main guys is there. Capella, Trae Young, and John Collins. The Hawks are still a nice team. The Knicks, y'all not too bad. What about Miami with Kyle Lowry?
That's why because they went from Goran Dragic to Kyle Lowry, and Kyle Lowry's getting up there in age, and as him being a shorter guard, it's going to be more for him to. He's going to have more. It takes more out of him being a shorter guard, doing what he was doing earlier.
But that's why I feel like it's okay because now he's with Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm saying? So either way it go. Jimmy Butler's going to guard the best guard on the court, So I feel like for Kyle Lowry's sake on the defensive part, he's not going to have to. It's not like in Toronto where he had to guard, the best person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now if Kyle Lowry say he got to guard, I don't know, Russ or somebody. No, not Russ, because then that's not because he's gonna have to guard. Excuse me, he gonna have to guard LeBron. But
somebody like Ja Morant.
Yeah, who knows? Somebody might switch over, and then Kyle Lowry might go guard the 2 guard. You know what I'm saying? Just to give him a little bit of off time. But I do like the Kyle Lowry going over there now because in the bubble, the Heat get to the finals. All right, whatever, cool. We let y'all slide. I ain't gonna say it was a fluke or anything, but the next season you get bumped in the first. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I feel like now that Kyle Lowry's going there, now that takes all that pressure on the offensive side away from Jimmy Butler, and it puts it on Kyle Lowry, in which Kyle Lowry in the regular season is a bad dude. But I feel like now it's kind of like a trade. In the regular season, Kyle Lowry is a bad guy. Like he's a good dude.
Yeah.
And then in the playoffs, he goes missing. But Jimmy Butler, I feel like that's where he would take over at, just because now it's like, okay, this is who we playing for 7 games. Jimmy Butler's gonna, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna become himself. Right. And that would help Kyle Lowry on the defensive end and just in little moments. Like hopefully Kyle Lowry won't go missing on Jimmy Butler like he did DeRozan.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully. So for sure.
Hopefully. Now,
so who you got coming out the East?
East. I can't disrespect it, man. I got to go with the Nets.
I feel you, yeah.
A healthy Nets team is a hard team to beat.
For sure, definitely.
And the Bucks, I ain't gonna say they lucked out.
I feel what you're saying though.
a couple injuries and a size 18 shoe.
Yeah,
they could have been sent home too. They had to go. They went through the Nets. The Nets, I think. Yeah, Kyrie was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden got hurt. Kevin Durant got a big ass foot.
You know it. Know it.
They went to the Hawks.
Right.
Trae Young got hurt. I think Cam Reddish was already hurt. But when Trae Young got hurt in the middle of the series, his ankle, that
killed everything. That killed all hope.
Because Trae Young was frying.
Yeah. So do you feel like? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, the Nets. I gotta go with the Nets.
The Nets. So do you feel like? Do you feel like with the Nets losing Spencer Dinwiddie and not really having a deep bench, do you feel like the Nets really can like? Because you know, in sports, all sports, injury is the number one takeaway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So even the Lakers, the Knicks, the Bulls, the Heat, the Warriors, everybody can get hurt. Anybody can get hurt.
Yes.
So
at any point in time.
For sure. So do you feel like with the Nets' lack of bench players, do you feel like they really have the – because, obviously, if healthy, them 3 guys is unstoppable for sure.
Right, exactly.
But the NBA isn't always 100% healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with them not having even a sturdy bench players, I really don't see them boys unless everybody's healthy. And I highly doubt it with them 3 guys because we know in their history, they're not known to really play. I mean, they're known to play whole seasons, but within the past maybe 3 to 5 years, none of them have really played a full season. So the Nets are obviously they're the best team to come out of the East, but if one injury, if KD, Kyrie, or James goes down, they're not the best team coming out the East.
That's why I say I made sure I put emphasis on healthy team.
For sure.
Because Spencer Dinwiddie didn't. I don't even think he played last season.
Oh, he had his ACL.
Exactly. So it's basically the same exact team.
Yeah.
It's basically the same exact team that just went.
And that's the thing. So, I don't think
healthy Nets team.
Right. I mean, they just don't have enough bench players for me. You got Mike James. I mean, you got a little bit of guys on the bench.
Right.
But that's my thing. Like, if one of them goes down, they're a 4. Yeah. They're a 3-4 seed team. Like, they're not too much in
that. If one of them goes down, the team goes down.
Bingo.
But if all of them stay healthy,
they're all up.
They got firepower to get it.
Yeah, they're deadly. They're absolutely deadly. So all right, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Oh no, we ain't picked the West team. My bad. So we got Brooklyn if healthy, and then who's the West team? You already know the Lakers, baby.
Whew. Oh yeah, come on now. Come on.
Bad, obvious.
Come on now. It's just, you know what I'm saying.
Give me some. Yeah. All right, so we're going to switch it up just a tad bit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to go too far left or right. We just going to go a little 17-degree angle to the right. A little crossover. So, out of the NBA draft that happened maybe 3 weeks ago for the viewers that we know we didn't get to talk about the draft. So, here we're going to talk about it now. What's a team that you've seen in the draft that was like, okay, they made some picks on the better and up for their team? Because, in the top 10 picks, most of the teams are kind of trash. Like,
yes,
Yeah, they're not final contenders, but either they're in the playoffs or barely making the playoffs. So what team did you see in the draft that was like, okay, those young guys can either give them a spark or in a couple of years they can be a ascending team?
First, I would go to Knicks. We have 4 drafts. Yeah. We have 4 drafts. Did you watch the Summer League game last night?
Yeah, against the Lakers.
Today Thursday for the, you know what I'm saying, for the viewers. Yeah. Today Thursday when we filmed it. Wednesday it was the Knicks versus Lakers summer team.
Yeah.
And we had some brilliant guard play from my boy McBride.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna go through all that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna start with the draft. We traded our 19th pick, turned that into 2 picks. 2 future picks. We traded some. We had 4 picks. We picked 3 of them, and we turned that first one into 2 more picks down the line. I likes that because that means we building for a future.
Right.
And then the picks that we got Quentin Grimes
from Houston. I like him.
6'5", 6'6", small forward, 3-and-D type of guy who we needed.
And really, bro, he can be a guard. Like he's a guard.
Exactly. Yeah. He can get moved to the shooting guard. Let Kevin Knox play small forward if need be. Right. But I like him. We got McBride, who gives me more of like gives me a Marcus Smart vibe.
Yeah, he shoot the ball. He doesn't mind shooting that thing.
His mid range is crazy. His first points in summer league was a drive pull up mid range, and that was the first highlight I seen when they were showing his highlights on draft day. That was the first highlight that came up in college. Right. I love it. I love a guard that can hit the mid range off of a pull up.
That's D Rose. So
yeah, that's D Rose. And D Rose that mid range. If you can get that mid range down, that's dangerous. People don't be really thinking about that. But Emmanuel Quickly, he got that floater down. That's hard to guard.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Quickly. I love Quickly, bro. He's so nice.
Exactly. He's a dog. So we got McBride who can defend guards. So he reminds me of Marcus Smart because he defends and he can shoot the ball. I feel like he's more of a because Marcus Smart can shoot off the dribble.
For sure. Yeah, he definitely can shoot.
But so yeah, McBride. We got Jericho Sims.
From Texas. I like that. So
have you seen that highlight of the dude with all black with the fro that hit his head on the free throw? That hit his head on the
That's him.
That's him. Exactly.
Yeah. So
he adds on to like with Mitchell Robinson.
But before I was gonna ask you that before you kept going. How do you feel like? Do you feel like Jericho Sims could possibly make the team?
No, not right now.
No, okay, that's why
because it'll be too many non-shooting bigs. So because he's on a 2-way contract.
Oh,
so he'll be going back. Yeah, he's not a full guaranteed contract. He's on a 2-way contract. So he'll be getting sent to the G League and so to the Westchester Knicks. But I like him.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
I like him. I like athletic bigs, and then I'd like to see him develop a mid range just to spread it just a little bit. Okay. And then we picked up a European. His name is Rostas. I said his name last night. His name is Rostas Judo beat us. but I don't know. I know his name Rostas. He reminds me of Tingus Pingus. However, what they call Chris on draft night. Tingus Pingus.
Bro, where's Chris?
In the same category.
Where's Chris when you need him? Oh my God. Oh my God. This man said we drafted some dude. I don't even know how to say his name.
Hey, he overseas. But he just signed. I think he's not coming over yet.
Okay.
But he signed a contract with his over with his country. So
but like a 2-way contract? Wait.
Yeah, he also on a 2-way contract like that. So he reminds me of Joe Ingles.
Okay. Hey.
Joe Ingles cold. Joe Ingles cold. He left-handed like Joe Ingles, the way they shoot, where they shoot the ball and then kind of lean forward. Joe Ingles, he has great vision. He can handle the ball, and he doesn't defend at a high level because he's a little on the small side.
Right,
but he can stay in front of you.
Right.
So I'm happy, man. The draft picks is looking good. And then he was he played in the game last night, Wednesday, against the Lakers, and was hitting threes in the corner,
for sure.
just like Joe Ingles. And that's exactly what we need, people that can hit tray ball.
So okay.
My bad. But other than them, other than the Knicks, my bad. Other than the Knicks, the Rockets.
So I was going to ask you, how you feel about Jalen Green, Josh Christopher? You know, them boys played AAU high school together. Do you feel like that could be a little, not, I wouldn't say a duo, because what
it could be a duo. It could be a lighter in the match.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be a duo. You never know what they could add on. So, okay, another. How do you feel about the Toronto Raptors? They drafted Scotty Barnes from Florida State.
Scotty Barnes is nice. I like his
forward. He can run the floor. Right. They compared him to Draymond.
I like him. But I wouldn't put Toronto's draft class over the Hornets draft class. So for me, it'd go Knicks, Rockets, and then Hornets. Because the Hornets got James Bouknight from UConn.
For sure.
They got Kai Jones.
Yep.
From Texas. Kai Jones nasty. Yep. Kai Jones. I saw a play. Can't rip through. He came down the lane looking like Giannis. I'm not gonna hold you.
Right.
Came down. He ripped through. He come and he can fly too. Yeah, them Hornets good over there. And then James Bouknight, James Bouknight nice. King, tween, step back three. Yeah, they gonna be good.
And he can get to the cup and bang it if you need to.
Yeah, he get to the cup and finish with aggression.
And this is kind of like a two-part question. Well, not question. It's just so Summer League, which you brought it up from watching the Knicks and the Lakers Wednesday night. It's one guy. Well, it's a couple guys I've been watching, and that's kind of caught my eye. And I'm like, oh, I might have to watch them a little closer. But it's one in particular, because I'm a basketball fan. I've been knowing some of these guys since they was in high school, college, whatever. But Chris Duarte, he plays for the Pacers. Got drafted. He's from Oregon. He's a problem. Him, Karis LeVert, Miles Turner, Sabonis.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me say it first. Look out for the Pacers, man. That's a young, nice guard. He's kind of like
if they can put it together. He's kind of can play like he need to be playing. That team can be nice.
Then you got Rick Carlisle coming in. He wants to be there with Larry Bird. Like he wanted to be there. So it's like,
right.
Hey man, you hear me say it. Watch out for the Pacers, bro. Give them a couple years. If they can add up maybe another like a small forward or a they're a nice team. And the Warriors, they drafted Jonathan Kuminga from the
that's what they was missing. A solid small forward. Don't get me wrong, Andrew Wiggins, he played his role, but they need somebody who gonna right.
And it's crazy. I like that they drafted Jonathan Kuminga because when he was in high school, he's from New Jersey. They had him like in the guard position. You know what I'm saying? He was, when you dominate your peers, you can play any position almost you want to.
Right.
And then when he went to the G League, he was playing, a lot of 4-man. So I was like, okay. Then he get drafted by the Warriors. And I'm like, oh, that's a hell of a pick.
That's a nice pick.
He can learn from Draymond, and he's really athletic. So that's all you need.
Athletic, stretch the floor.
How you feel about Davion Mitchell from Baylor? Do you feel like him going to the Kings was a good fit for? I don't think it was a good fit for him because he's a dog player. He's a guard. Like he's a guard that could have went to a valuable team. But do you feel like him, Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, do you feel like they can, swing the tide, kind of get things going?
It'll be a good.
Remember, they're in the West.
They are in the West. I mean, they're not going to be a good team.
Yeah,
but they'll be exciting to watch.
For sure,
they'll definitely be exciting to watch with him, De'Aaron Fox, him and De'Aaron Fox side by side, because you're gonna have to either play them together or one of them's gonna have to play the one, because they're not gonna be able to play on the same. You're not gonna be able to play all three of them. him, Buddy Hield, and because they're small.
For sure.
So it'll be. I'd like to see how they use that and how they tweak the lineups a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I'm just sitting here looking. Oh, and another thing I did like when it first happened was the what's Buddy name? He got drafted by hold on, I'm looking right now. Give me a second. Zaire Williams from Stanford. He got drafted by the Pelicans, but traded to the Grizzlies. I love that for Ja, just because now you get a 6'9", 6'8", 6'9" small forward who's actually trying to get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Now, last season, it was just Ja. Because, what's my man's name? Jaren Jackson had got hurt a little late into the season. Then once he went down, they ain't really have no help on that offensive end, especially in the playoffs.
Didn't they just lose Dillon Brooks too?
Oh, I don't know.
I think they lost. I think, if I'm not mistaken,
that's cool. That's good. I like that. I'm glad they lost him because Dillon Brooks was very much selfish.
Yeah, he was bad. Yeah, he was.
I understand he's by the bucket. I understand, but bro, this man Ja does not have a 3-point shot, and he got you to the playoffs.
Right.
Oh yeah, and the Pacers also got Isaiah Jackson from Kentucky, the big man. Hey man, the NBA is the
East gonna look good.
Yeah, the East is. I feel like every night, even the 10, like the 9, 10, 11, and 12 teams, even when they play each other, it's still gonna be a comp. Like it's still gonna be competitive. Like it's not gonna be the 12 seed getting, you know what I'm saying, blown out to pieces. I feel like it's still gonna be a competitive game, even East and West. To be honest,
right?
East and West.
You're right.
It's gonna be very
good. It's gonna be some good competitive basketball.
For sure.
Everything's starting to even out.
Yep. Everything's starting to make sense. Like even like the top 3 teams on both sides they make sense amongst each other. And then everybody else is like, okay, you can put here and here. They gonna play good. The only team that's not gonna be good, I ain't gonna lie to you, is Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit's not good.
K's gonna do his thing, but
it'll probably be a good match for Rookie of the Year.
Oh yeah, he definitely might win that.
Definitely. It'll be either between him,
Jalen Green. And honestly, bro, it's one person that they probably not gonna even think about that could win Rookie of the Year, but I feel like he can. And that's Jalen Suggs.
Where he at?
Orlando. Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony, Jonathan Isaac.
That's what I'm saying. Because you said, he could. What?
He went. Right, yep. Well, guard. I don't know if he's gonna be the one or two. Yeah. He went pick 5.
They got a lot of young guards over there.
For sure. I didn't understand it at first because you got Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony, now him.
You just drafted Cole Anthony.
Exactly, last season. Almost rookie of the – well, not rookie of the year, but he was like top 7 in votes, something like that. But, yeah, bro.
Markelle Fultz can't be – he can't be no older than 24.
The highest I would say maybe like 26, just because I don't know why, but I feel like he's 26.
He's 23.
23, wow.
He's 23. And Cole
Anthony might be like 21, 22.
Cole Anthony, 21.
21. And then you got Jalen Suggs, who's 19.
Come on now.
Like, yeah, it's not making sense to me, but you know, it is what it is for them. You know,
hey, it's the magic. It's
Orlando. It never made sense. Yeah. Even when the whole Shaq and Penny, they never made it make sense. It's okay.
That's just them. That's just the way they roll.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
Yeah, he's 6. Jalen Suggs is 6'4".
Yep.
Cole Anthony can't. What?
He's
6'3".
Wow.
And then I think Markelle Fultz is like 6'4". He's 6'3".
Wow. So
you can't play them all at the same time.
I don't.
And Markelle Fultz was coming. He was coming into his.
Definitely was.
And Cole Anthony was coming into his.
And Cole Anthony was coming in as his, like, as in, okay, Markelle starts, not mad. I'm the backup. I know that. Cool. Now what? Like,
you gonna play one of them at the guard, at the shooting guard spot?
I mean, they possibly. I feel like you could let it slide maybe with Jalen Suggs, just because he's 6'4". He did it in Gonzaga. He was a 2-man a little bit. He played some one, but he also played the 2-man. So I feel like he could possibly do it. But I don't know, bro. I feel like the NBA this season the NBA is gonna be nice, bro. It's gonna be a nice thing to watch. Like everybody's gonna be interesting. Like it's not gonna be too many. It might be a couple blowout games, couple teams that's kind of trash, but for majority of the league, everybody's gonna be within comp of each other. Like it's not gonna be no. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some good games. Like it's
gonna be some dog fights.
Every night's gonna be a dog fight.
Everybody's gonna have to earn theirs.
Like, I'm ready to see y'all play the Knicks versus like the Bulls. I'm ready to see that type of game. Like
I want to see that.
That's gonna be a dog fight. Like y'all got guards, y'all both got bigs. Y'all bigs might be a little bit better than theirs. Their guards may be a little bit better than y'all's because they got Zach LaVine and DeRozan and Lonzo now. So
and then that thing they had DeRozan playing the 4 in San Antonio.
Yeah, exactly. So now
he'll be playing the 3.
And Patrick Williams, who just had 33 in the summer league, he gonna be the
Patrick Williams. And then what's his name? Vucevic down there.
5. Yep. That's what I'm saying.
That's a solid team.
Solid team. And then you got Caruso on the bench. I don't really know too many other guys. And Kobe White. That's it. That's all I know.
That's it. That's all I know.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a very interesting season. Everybody's gonna be good. I'm just ready to see the Lakers. I'm definitely ready to see the Lakers play, bro. Like
I want to see how that comes together.
We just got a lot. I feel like we got a lot of question marks right now. Like we got the players, but now I feel like it's okay how we use them. Like Carmelo. I hope they don't think we should give Melo 20 minutes. No. Let's give Melo maybe 15 to 17 minutes a game. Second unit, let him rock out. You know what I'm saying? Trevor Ariza, same thing. Kendrick Nunn, he could be same thing off the bench. Malik Monk, we can start him at the 2. I'm cool. That's what I'm saying, bro. The Lakers, we're really nice. People talking about, y'all old. That's why it's like 12 guys on the team. Everybody
heads will slow the game down and slow cook you like some turkey.
Okay, teams gonna want to be fast paced and, bro, if we come with a lineup, Russ, Malik Monk, Melo at the 3, Bron at the 4, AD at the 5, like in the fourth quarter, like that's our fourth quarter lineup.
You can't leave nobody open.
Who?
You can't leave nobody open, and what they gonna do? Everybody go to the 3-point line.
Drive and kick.
Give it. Basically, just give the Russ a Bron.
I'm saying. Slashes. And then now you got AD down low, Melo in the corner, Malik Monk on the wing, bro. It's shooters. It's a big.
You might even want to put AD in the corner, so you can give Russ even more space to drive.
That's even better. We can put AD in the corner and put Bron on the block and let Russ run it. That's fine. Because now you got to make a decision. Do I let Russ go all the way? Do I let him drop it to Bron? Do I kick it to AD? It's just a whole bunch, bro. In my mind just now, I'm looking at so many what we could. Oh my God, it's so much going on. I'm just so excited for the Lakers, bro. I'm really excited for the whole league though, because now it's kind of even. You got Brooklyn, the Nets. Brooklyn and Nets. Brooklyn and the Lakers. All right, that's your 3. Like we both got a big 3. Cool.
And it's not like no pyramid.
Right.
It's not no pyramid no more. So it's not like this upper echelon and then it comes down to like the garbage. It's here. And then it kind of like it's a little slanted, but it ain't too slanted.
After like the 3 seed, it's even.
It goes like that a little bit, and then as it goes down, it
flats out. Yep. So how do you feel about Dallas? They just signed Luka to the rookie extension, 5 years, 216 or 5 years, 206. I think
207.
207. How do you feel about with the Porzingis? What if you're Dallas? What you doing?
They didn't get no better.
Nah,
All they did was bring back all the mediocre talent that they had on that team before.
pretty much.
I think I think Goran Dragic. I think they was trying to get Goran Dragic. I think they're in talks to get Goran Dragic because Goran Dragic actually came out and said he would play harder if he was with the Mavericks. He doesn't want to go to Toronto.
Wow.
And he's made that abundantly clear. And
Wow.
he came back and apologized and was like, I'm playing 100% whatever team I play on. But you already said what you said.
Right. So
yeah, you already said we know what you really feeling now.
Yeah,
you don't want to be in Toronto.
Right. You can't say that and then try to come back out and apologize of what you said.
Right.
Like people gonna be like, all right, bro, you right. That's cool. We let it know. I mean, bro,
right.
if you're gonna say it, you might as well stand on it. You might as well be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Pick up for them. Exactly.
And that's where I want to go.
What you said already. Stand on it. I don't want to play for y'all.
And if that's where you want to go, bro, hey, I mean, that's where you want to go. I can't.
Exactly.
So I got another thing. Since the draft happened, everybody been making, everybody posting whatever. Cool. Sharife Cooper, 6'1" guard, 180 from Auburn. He got drafted by the Hawks. I love it for him, and I love it for the team.
That's good.
I love it for him because now he get to learn from – I mean, he was going to learn from Trae Young regardless. Like, even if he didn't get drafted to the Hawks, I feel like him and Trae Young still would have had, a little connection. Like, okay, cool, right, bro. Like, hit me up. But now that he's his teammate, I feel like now when you're playing with one of the smallest guards, well, one of the best guards, and he's one of the smallest as well, that's an automatic plus. And Sharife comes in small. So, right. I feel like that's and then they got Jalen Johnson from Duke. I feel like he's going to take Cam Reddish shine, to be honest. But
I think they were trying to move Cam Reddish earlier.
Me too, but I didn't want to jump to no conclusions because, I mean, he didn't play none really of the season, and then you bring him in for like the last couple games of the playoffs. I was kind of confused. I didn't really.
Now, don't get me wrong. He did his thing. I think that he was doing his thing, holding his own.
Right.
If they could get a full season up out of him, he could be a real game changer for them because he can do everything. He can defend. He can shoot off the dribble. He can catch and shoot.
Yeah,
that's a good piece. But you can move him if you want to.
Yeah,
the Knicks will take him.
You said who?
The Knicks will take him.
Man, y'all want all the Dookies. Y'all can have them. Y'all can have all the Dookies.
We don't get them. Because I said give me about how long Zion contract? We're gonna get him too.
Yeah, Zion don't even want to be in New Orleans anymore.
His people don't want him in New Orleans. And if you go watch the video when they played in New York.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, New York and they lost.
He was like, I love it here, bro. He was like, this is like the best place to play at, other than he said this is the best place to play ever. Then he thought about it. He was like, well, except New Orleans.
Yeah, right. Only thing good about New Orleans is the gumbo.
Right.
Nobody wants to play in New Orleans.
So
that man started blushing.
So give me one player, one rookie that just got drafted that you kind of going to keep an eye out, whether he be on the Knicks or not. You know what I'm saying? But give me one guy who you feel
I ain't gonna pick nobody from the Knicks. I'm gonna look at all them.
Give me one guy you feel like you're really gonna look at the most, like out of the rookie class. Like one guy you're gonna be like, bro, you know what? I like his game. Like it's something about him that make you just watch him. His team could be sorry, but you like, you know what? I like him, the way he play. Who you feel like you really gonna be looking at this season?
I always look at the number 1 draft picks. Okay, Cunningham.
For sure.
I like guards that can get. I like tall guards.
Mm-hmm.
6'8"
guard.
Exactly. I like that. Scotty Barnes, my bad.
Okay.
Scotty Barnes.
He's in Charlotte.
The way he play.
He's in Charlotte, yep.
He in Charlotte?
Yep.
Toronto.
Nah. You said Scotty Barnes. I'm thinking of Scotty Lewis, my bad.
But no, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, my bad. Yep, Toronto.
I like the way he play. I like Big Trip. I like Trip Dubs.
Oh yeah.
and Kai Jones.
Okay. That's some good guys. Like you pick some guys that's going to turn it around for either for themselves or for the franchise. But I would have to go Cam Thomas from LSU. He got drafted to the Nets.
Okay.
I feel like that's a great piece. He's a scoring guard. He can give somebody some kind of relief. Like he can take somebody, you know what I'm saying? He can give somebody 3 minutes. I like Josh Christopher from Arizona State. He got drafted to the Rockets. I just like his drive. The way he played, like he's here. I'm going there.
Tunnel vision.
I'm going to
where I want to get to. You better hope you can stop it.
You better hope you can jump in front of me or throw a hand up. If not, it's going down. I didn't realize this till just now. Jared Butler from Baylor, he got drafted to the Pelicans, but traded to the Jazz.
I like it. I like that.
I love it. I love it, bro. He's a 6'3" guard. Just came off the Natty. He's slow paced. He's not like, I'm overly aggressive. Like he's slow. He'll slow it down. He'll make some passes. He can shoot. Bro, I feel like that helps.
Donovan Mitchell, yeah.
And then you still keep Jordan Clarkson on the bench because he's 6th man of the year. Why would you keep him there? He's eating. And honestly, bro, that might. I mean, it's a couple other guys, but I don't want to keep naming all these guys because then it's gonna look like I'm just looking for everybody. But it's a couple guys that Luke Garza, he got drafted to the Pistons. I'm gonna look out for him just because of
he gonna be good.
Him. Do I think he's gonna be good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. They say he took off 25 pounds.
Yeah, he did.
From what I've seen from when they played the Rockets, from his couple highlights, bro, he's moving side to side. He hit a turnaround jump shot. I was like, okay, like he can score. Like I feel like coming into the league, if you can score, everything else can work out later.
It'll come. Yeah, you can work on that.
Like defense, making the right read, all that other stuff can come in later. But if you know how to put the ball in the cup,
you already up.
You already up compared to some of these other players. So it's a lot, bro. This season's gonna be very interesting. Like it's gonna be very nice to see, like, because it's gonna be some of these guys that we're not even talking about. They're gonna turn up. Don't forget I said Chris Duarte.
Yeah, Chris Duarte. Okay.
6'6". That's one guard down. That's one guy I'm watching. 6'6" guard out of Oregon to the Pacers. Him and Karis LeVert, I'm liking that. They're 6'6", 6'4", 6'5". It's a nice 1-2 punch if they start both. I don't know, bro. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. It's a lot. But I'm gonna switch it up, man, because you said something earlier before we really started the show, and I want you to bring it up again. Like we gonna jump into it, but we ain't gonna dive into it because I want Chris to be here for this one. But we're gonna jump into it. We're just gonna introduce it. So I'll let you go ahead and do your thing with that one.
All right. So it was a post on Instagram, a hot take. I don't know who posted it. It said, Stephen Curry, by the end of his career, will be higher on the all-time list than Kobe Bryant. And me, there's a criteria that I have that if he meets that criteria, he will in fact be higher than Kobe Bryant on the all-time list, on my list. And that criteria is win another championship and become the number one three-point shooters for his career. That's basically it. Yeah. And then keep on scoring the way he do, which will basically get them to a championship, which will lead to a championship. But keep on doing what he's doing now, get one more ship, and then become the number one three-pointers made all time. So, and he got it.
Okay. So Steph Curry does not have no Finals MVP. Kobe has two. Do you feel like Steph needs to get a Finals MVP to even get there? Because Kobe got 2 of them. Kobe got 2 Finals MVPs. True. Steph don't have one. Do you feel like he need one or no?
I feel like if he gets a ship, the next chip that he gets, he'll be Finals MVP.
Okay.
So by them getting to the finals, he'll be the Finals MVP if he gets there this time, because you won't have a Kevin Durant and he'll be the best player on the team.
Okay.
But if he doesn't, I don't think it changes much, because don't Andre Iguodala got a Finals MVP?
Yep, he got the first one. That was when they first won the ring. Iguodala got the MVP.
So that just a Finals MVP to me. I don't really. To me, Finals MVP really don't hold no weight.
Don't do that. Don't do that, because all the great ones got no
weight. Honestly,
don't do that. All the great ones got one.
If we being honest, Finals MVP really don't hold no weight, because it really only count for that one series.
But think about it. All the great ones got one.
Bron, I mean, you're right.
Jordan.
But this Giannis and
Giannis got one.
This past one, they was thinking about giving it to Chris Middleton.
But they do it off the series, right?
They do it. I think they do it off either. It's either off that. Yeah, I think it's off that one series. Because if it was going off the whole playoffs, Steph Curry would have had his over Andre Iguodala. But it was just the fact that Andre Iguodala came in the clutch defensively
against
for that one series that they gave it to him. So Finals MVP, to me, you can do that, but I feel like a regular season MVP would hold more weight than a Finals MVP.
I mean, no, not necessarily.
Because you're going off of 82 games to 7, if it goes to that.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, because I wouldn't say regular season MVP matters more, because think about it. Curry should have been the MVP last season over Yoke, but his team didn't perform well. Yoke was the number 1 seed. You know what I'm saying? But Curry averaged more than Yoke, like individually. So I mean, but that's another thing though. Like you said, the Finals MVP is only for the series. Curry has never closed the series out. Like he's never. You know what I'm saying? He never put his stamp on it, as in like, okay, I'm gonna win the finals. KD won the finals for him twice because he took over against LeBron. And then, like you said, Iguodala, he just played good defense that whole series. So it was like, I don't know. That's really a hot take.
So you hold the Finals MVP higher than regular season MVP. That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of sort of, because like that's like I could average 35 and you can average 27. But if your team's the number 1 seed, you're gonna look like, you know what I'm saying, like the most valuable player. Like, oh, you're the number 1, but I'm averaging 33. Like, what's up? Like, I'm averaging 33, but you're the number 1 seed. So I feel like they're gonna kind of look at the seeding as in also to like, okay, well, his team is the best team record-wise, and he's top 3 in points. All right, he's an MVP. Because if you in the second half of the season, last season, Steph Curry averaged almost 35 in just the second half of the season. So I feel like that it kind of goes to the team and a little bit of the player, a little bit in everything. But that Finals MVP, that's on you, my boy. That's all on you. Giannis, you see how Giannis took over in the finals? MVP. Cole, KD, Bron, Melo. He never. My bad. I meant to say Mike. My bad. It just came out.
I see you like to talk it into existence. I like that.
For sure.
You like to manifest. I like that.
See, that's the thing. Melo's not getting he's not getting no MVP, not with his team. But he'll get a ring. He's not getting the Finals MVP.
Come on now.
He's not getting it. I would love it. I would love it.
Melo come on the court. Sidestep 3 for the game in Game 7.
Hey, we gotta give it to him. We have to give it to him. If there was a Game 7, Melo comes down, sidestep game winner, and he does not get the Finals MVP, I'm not a Lakers fan no more. Y'all so disrespectful. Like, why? This man just won it.
That'd be nice. I like that. I like you on my side. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
For sure. But hey, man. Hey, what is something else you want? What else you want to? the NBA, bro. I'm ready for it, bro. Like, so Chris isn't on, so we'll do him the due diligence. I was gonna ask you something about the Hornets. We ain't even gonna do him like that. I don't want to bring nothing about the Hornets, and he not here to defend his team because you like
Hey,
the Knicks.
all I'm gonna say is
I'm a Lakers.
the Hornets gonna be straight. The Hornets had a good offseason. They're going in the right direction. I'm gonna let Chris come in here and go into
we're gonna let them
deep dives. But on the surface, the Hornets is in the right. On the surface, the Hornets is going in the right direction.
For sure. They possibly could add another big man, but hey, that's not my team. That's not my concern.
Hey, come on, now they got Mason Plumlee.
That's what I'm saying. That's not my concern. We in a nice situation in LA. I'm not worried about it.
I'm not. Yeah.
Hey, that's all Charlotte, cool. Buddy. That's all cool over there. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody for looking out for this one. You know, we've been gone for 2 weeks. We back now. Ain't no more breaks. You know, until next time, we're going to have the whole game back next time. I'm Marcus. That's Tariq. We out. Check us out. Episode 10. We'll be here. No cap.